Good evening and greetings, everyone. I am LaShondra Little, and I serve as the Vice President for the South Metro Democratic Women's Council. The purpose of our organization is to create awareness and facilitate support for various social issues and programs that are concerning to women in the South Metro and surrounding areas. The South Metro Democratic Women's Council is extending invitations to all eligible candidates to be interviewed from each city within the South Metro region for the upcoming municipal election. We sent emails to everyone who's qualified, and we're going to be doing interviews over the next couple of weeks, and we'll be posting these on our website as well as on our social media channels. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing you to Mayor Elizabeth Carr-Hurst, who is currently serving as the mayor and running for re-election. So to get us started, please tell us a little bit about yourself, Mayor.
Oh, wow. I'm Elizabeth Carr-Hurst. I was born and raised in Montgomery, Alabama. I came to Atlanta in 1971 and went to work for IBM. From IBM, I went to work for the City of Atlanta Legal Department. From the City of Atlanta Legal Department, I went with the state, and I retired from the state in 2010. And so I'm technically a part-time mayor, but in reality, I'm a full-time mayor. And so I have a daughter and I'm a great-grandmother. And so just trying to enjoy life to the fullest, being the mayor here in the city of Fairburn.
Great information. My parents are actually from Alabama, a little small town, Valley, Alabama.
I know. I pass through Valley when I'm going to Montgomery off of 85. Yes, I've never met anybody from Valley, Alabama.
Well, I've spent my summers there growing up, so I was there quite often. So our next thing we want you to tell us a little bit about is tell us your platform and why you are seeking re-election.
Oh, wow. There has been so much going on in Fairburn in the last 4 years. And so my platform is actually to continue building Fairburn. Fairburn, as our slogan says, is situated to succeed. We're finishing up a $5 million streetscape downtown that we're hoping will be completed by the end of October, before Thanksgiving, at least if the weather permits. Hoping to bring in more affordable housing here in the city. Just did a ribbon cutting yesterday on a house here in Fairburn, building another one. So we're looking just to bring more houses here in Fairburn, bring more businesses. Just put in 2 brand new restaurants downtown. Casablanca was burned out years ago. She's back. We wanted sit-down restaurants. My platform is to bring a grocery store at the near future into Fairburn. Fairburn does not have really a grocery store. Kroger's, Publix, or even just so that people can go and get fresh fruits and vegetables from them. Looking to upgrade our employees as far as salary is concerned. When I became a council person back in 2017, my goal was to, I became a council person in 2007, but I ran for mayor in 2017. And my goal was to make sure employees at least got the minimum wage of $15. And so did that. Like to see that that wage increase for our employees. Just want to see the city continue to grow. I don't know if you've been out Highway 74 to see what's going on out there. We have a couple of new subdivisions coming in. And so we just want to see the city continue in the path that it is in right now. Just growth. I'm looking for growth.
Now that is awesome. Growth is what I think. What even as I live in a neighboring city, I frequent Fairburn often. I like Sliders and King's Donuts and some of the other restaurants in the area. And so I've been very happy to see the growth that has happened over the past few years in Fairburn. So I'm very happy that you're saying you want to continue to see growth, because I think as with me living in a neighboring city, as Fairburn continues to grow, that also helps other cities as well, and in surrounding areas to also attract new development and also continue with their economic development.
And you need to come downtown and see Casablanca. Casablanca is back. Yes. Yeah, we just opened about 2 weeks ago, did a grand opening, and I had lunch there yesterday. And we're so thrilled for her to be back in our city.
You know, I might do Casablanca for lunch tomorrow. Now that I might do it tomorrow. Okay, so somebody who may not know, or people who don't know much about municipal government, what makes you qualified for the role of mayor?
Well, I think it's actually just the love of people, and just to be able to do the work, to have the time. You know, a lot of times, you know, people get in these positions and they really don't have the time. It's a hobby to them. They, you know, spend a couple of hours a day doing the work as a mayor. Even though I say I'm technically by my charter is a part-time mayor, I'm a full-time mayor. I'm in the city every day, 8 o'clock in the morning, not no later than 9, and I'm here to 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. So 6 o'clock, I'm still working. It takes the love of people. It takes a vision. It takes a passion. And if you don't have that vision and that passion and the time, you have to have the time to do the work. And I think if you have those qualities, you can make it as a mayor.
That's definitely a good answer. As someone, I work for an elected official in the city of South Fulton, and I know initially people like these are part-time roles, but when you get in these roles, to really be able to provide the care and the concern to residents that is needed, it typically is a full-time position to really be able to make sure that you're doing everything correctly and serving everyone to the best of your ability. So we know that we've been in rocked by this pandemic, and it looks like at one point we had some hope, but now the numbers are rising again. And so is there any legislative priorities you have that you would push centered around COVID-19 and the approach that you're taking in Fairburn?
Well, you know, our governor has not been kind to us with COVID. And so the cities basically are having to find their way. When COVID-19 first hit us back in March of last year, we were all unprepared. Not just Fairburn, but every city was unprepared. And we had to figure out a way to keep the business going, but also to keep our employees safe. And that was hard because it's an unseen virus, and we didn't know really, you know, they were telling us how you could catch it, but you really didn't know who had it or who could catch it or what was going on. So here in the city of Fairburn, I would like to see, you know, with the new Delta variants that's coming forth, that we are prepared. And with that being said, I've done a pandemic plan for the city of Fairburn. I wrote this plan a couple of weeks after the pandemic hit. And so if we have another outbreak, at least we have procedures that we can follow that will get us through this time around. And so we're also trying to do stockpiling. You know, it was very hard before to find Clorox. It was very hard to find hand sanitizers, masks. So we've been stockpiling to make sure that we are at least prepared. And with the pandemic plan that I wrote and that was approved by City Council, I think that we're prepared to move forth if the Delta variant really hits our city the way that the virus did before.
Now, do you all have any mandatory mask mandates or anything right now?
Well, on Monday night, we decided that we were going to keep a mask mandate in place.
Okay.
Even though the governor says no, we're saying yes, because we just feel that we have to protect our people. And so masks are required. We're still closed. We're closed to the public, but we still are doing the business for the people here in the city of Fairburn. No one is allowed in the building unless they have an appointment, and they are required to wear a mask. Employees in the building are not required to wear a mask if they don't want to. If they have not been vaccinated, they are required to wear a mask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, all right, so, and that's just a choice that they make. They don't have to tell you whether or not they're vaccinated. Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, you have to deal with, and I'm not sure what HIPAA is saying about that, but you have to be very careful when you're asking people about their medical issues or conditions. You have, it's a thin line that you just can't cross.
That makes sense.
That's an honesty system. It's an honor system. Yeah, it's honor.
So back to just you and the things that you're doing with Fairburn, what can constituents look forward to from you in the coming years per year, once as you're seeking to be reelected, that they're not receiving now?
Well, I think right now the citizens can look forward to one of the biggest things that we're looking at here in Fairburn is trying to make sure that we get a water service here in the city of Fairburn. Okay. The city has always purchased water from the city of Atlanta. And 3 cities got together over 20 years ago to do a water authority. And so that's one of the things that I'm really looking forward to for our citizens, that we don't have to depend on the city of Atlanta for water. We have a water permit, we're getting ready to do infrastructure. And so we can be dependent on ourselves for that. Because we are a MEAG city, we don't have to depend on Georgia Power to supply us with our electricity. We do that through MEAG. And so that's 2 of the great things that our cities, I think our employees and our citizens can be proud of, for us to be self-sufficient. Another thing that I'm looking forward to for our citizens is that that we have a downtown that people can walk. They can go down, they can have dinner, they can be at our stage and watch a play or functions there, or they can just maneuver downtown. I would like to see downtown also an ice cream parlor. I like to see a coffee shop. I'm looking forward to those things because I think that when people come home from work, if they're working downtown in other areas, they want to be in their area. They want to spend their money where they live. And they don't want to do the hustle and bustle of having to go to Buckhead to have dinner or downtown. You want to do it here. And so that's what I'm looking for. Some more sit-down restaurants. I know movie theaters are out now. That's a thing of the past because people are doing their own thing at home. But just being able to get out, enjoy Duncan Park, which is a beautiful park.
I love Duncan Park.
Yeah, I would like to see bicycle trails. I like to ride, and I think we probably have a lot of people here in Fairburn who would like to also cycle. And so I like to see that for our people here in the city of Fairburn.
Now, do you all have walking trails in Fairburn?
We do not have walking trails here in Fairburn. In fact, a couple of years ago, I was on a committee with the mayor of Tyrone and also the mayor of Fayetteville, and we were talking about trying to get walking trails from our cities and bicycle trails. And we've been talking to the CID about that.
Okay.
So it may be something that is coming forth in the coming years.
I definitely think that's something just within South Metro in general that we don't have a lot of is walking trails and just
No, we
places
don't.
where people can go and feel like, they're they can be active in their community without, again, having to go to Buckhead and other places to try to get in the Beltline and things of that nature. So that
Yes.
makes
And the
sense.
Beltline is beautiful, but still you got to leave your house to get there.
Correct.
Yes.
And so since you've been in office since 2017, well, you started on council in 2007, and then you've been mayor since 2017. What resources have you brought to Fairburn?
Oh, wow. Let me tell you, the Light Heat program from Fulton County, I brought that program into the city of Fairburn. That program has brought in over $2.5 million. And that was a much needed program because some of our citizens could not afford their heating bills in the wintertime. And so I brought that program into Fairburn, I think back in 2016, when I was still on council. One other thing that I'm really proud of is my community garden. And I call it my community garden because it was just something that I just thought the city needed. And so I collaborated with Margie's House, a nonprofit here in the city, and we created our first community garden here. And so we're still looking at having 3 additional gardens here. So I'm looking to bring that in the coming years here in the city of Fairburn. A Piedmont urgent care was one of my goals when I ran for mayor back in 2017. We have a Piedmont urgent care here now. We opened up about 30 days ago. And so I'm just really excited about that. I'm looking to do a pocket park over off 74. The folks over there really don't have a park. They have to come over to Duncan Park. So I don't want them to have to travel too far just to take the kids to the park or just to sit out. And so we're looking at a pocket park. The land has been donated to us, and we're really excited about that. Another thing that is very exciting is we're going to be breaking ground in the next couple of weeks on my 3rd fire station. So we need a new fire station with a mini police precinct over off Milan Road, which runs off 74, where we have a lot of traffic. A lot of folks are over there. So we're really just trying to get the city moving. It's about not being stagnant. It's about doing for the citizens what they want. And people want to feel comfortable where they when they say live, work, and play, you really want that for your city.
And now, is there any, as we're getting ready to wrap it up, because I know we said we promised that we would keep our certain time limit, but is there anything else that you would just want residents to know about you, or what you might be most proud of as it pertains to Fairburn?
Well, I want people to know that I'm a mayor that cares. I'm a mayor that have an open door policy. If I'm in the office, you can see me. I'm a mayor that believes in transparency. You know, a lot of people say they'll put that on their brochure, says total transparency, but you go in and ask for something and you see how transparent they are. I believe in transparency. I believe in working with my council. I believe in working with my businesses. And I believe in being fair to my employees. And that's what I want people to know about me, that I'm a caring mayor. And that I'm here because I want to make a difference. I'm not here to be served. I'm here to serve you, and I'm here to serve the people. And that's it. That's me in a nutshell.
And I can attest to that because I remember Councilwoman Willis wanted me to send you something. And I called and I was like, can I get in contact with Mayor Hurst? He was like, this is she. And I said, you answered the phone.
Yes,
I remember. I
yes,
remember that. I remember that.
yes, I
And so-
answered my phone.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
So how can people get in contact with you if they want to maybe help with your campaign or just find out more about you? How can they get in contact with you?
Let me tell you, I have always, I'm not stingy with my number. So I will give you my number and I'll give you my website and they can always contact me. My cell number is 678-361-3006. And my website is Liz Carr-Hurst with the number 4, FairburnMayor.com.
Well, thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to speak with us tonight with South Metro Democratic Women's Council. I think this interview was very vital because it gives the residents the opportunity to know a little bit more about you. And because of the casual setting, it was in a personal setting, and it really gives more information about who you are and your personality. And so best of luck to you on your campaign.
Thank you.
And thank you again.
Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening.
You too.
Bye-bye.